All right, so this is for anyone who is wanting to use Trello to track a party's progress. So I'm going to show you how I do it and how it has worked for me. And if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. But I never got to see how anyone else is utilizing it and wish I could have. So it's finally curated to the way that I view things and has been really, really helpful in tracking a party's progress, but also in collaboration with my virtual assistant. Makes it really, really seamless to track parties so that nothing falls through the cracks. So I'm going to show you the way that I have it worked. Some of this is complicated, and if you have more specific questions or you want to work on your own dashboard of sorts, the Trello customer support team has been wonderful. I had a Zoom call with a gal who literally had me writing some of the rules that I have for some of these checklists that I have. So work with them. You can create or set up a call with them, and they would be happy to help you. But here's how I kind of have it set up. I see a calendar year like linear left to right. So October, November, December, I can see coming up really quickly the parties that I have on my calendar. And I have some templates over here that have, I have curated so that these are the types of parties that I do. And really quickly, I can use any one of these templates to set up a new party. Okay, so I'm going to walk through that with you. I have a November party coming up, so I'm going to click on this button, create from template. I don't have to create a brand new card. Create from template, and it's going to be a regular microfiber workshop, and this is for Logan Wiley, and she is going to have one on Facebook, but we don't know the date yet. She's still deciding, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 7th. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when that happens. Okay, so here, this is from the template. Remember, I just made this, right? It already has my host incentive in there, but it also has these other items that I have listed, so it's really easy to track. And so for a microfiber workshop specifically, I want to know who they booked from, what their group link is. This is easy too for my virtual assistant to kind of track that, and it's all in one place. The really cool thing that I've curated is this next part that I'm in love with. So the way that my brain works is that I like to see a checklist of sorts to keep myself organized it's sort of like my workflow. Okay, so this is a Facebook workshop for microfiber, not a spa workshop. So I'm just going to click here, and I'm going to pretend like her party is the 7th at 8 p.m. And I'm going to put that date in there. Watch what happens. It's like magic. Okay, so I have it to where it's written some rules, and these will automatically populate with the dates that they are due according to this workshop date. Another cool thing is that it will automatically assign certain things to my personal assistant and then certain things to me, right? So it's super helpful and being able to kind of track. And now my virtual assistant's probably like, oh gosh, I have things overdue, right? But I'm going to delete it here in just a second, and I'm going to show you the way that I have the rules set up. Okay, so if any point during this, you can take some screenshots and you can save some of the rules that I do. I'm going to go ahead and take this workshop date off, and I also have a rule that when you clear the workshop date, the checklist goes away too. Okay, so it's like it never happened. Okay, so I'm going to show you in the rules section here. I have lots of very complicated things, but I have them labeled for Facebook. So this is the way that the rules should be written according to a workshop date option. Okay, it's a custom field workshop date. So for example, when a custom field Facebook workshop date is set, add this item to this checklist and set that item in the custom field minus 6 weeks. Okay, and then add this item to the checklist, to this checklist. Set the item due in the custom field minus 1 month. Okay, so you kind of get the flow. You can only have a certain amount of items in a rule, so I had to make multiple rules like this until my checklist was complete. And another rule that I have when custom field is cleared, remove the Facebook workshop checklist from the card. Okay, because that's just what I did a second ago and it was like poof, it never happened. Okay, and I don't have to delete each and every item in the checklist. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot of this, go ahead and take a screenshot. You can obviously, you don't have to write the same checklist items as I do, but these are some good options for you. So there's the first set of checklist items. Here's the second set of checklist items if you wanted to screenshot. And then here is the third right here if you wanted to screenshot that. And then custom field workshop date is cleared. That's another one that you want to do as well. Okay, if you're like, what in the world is a rule and how do I write it? That is going to be something that you're going to have to teach yourself, or you can contact them and they will be able to help you out. But essentially, it's just through here. You have to add a trigger, action, and then save. If you want more help with that, though, I can try to help you, but also set up a call with them and they would be more than willing to help you out. Hopefully this was helpful. It definitely has helped me. You can see that I'm a bit behind on this party here specifically, but I need to add those things, right? But it keeps me organized and it really, really does help me. I even have my bookings here. It's all in one place and I can see everything in a glance and kind of keep track of my parties. Hopefully this is helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know.